All right. All right. Sorry, we're here. We're in it. Hello. It is... What's today? Thursday morning. Oh, it's a leap day. We only get one of these once every 4 years. So, happy leap day, everyone. It is a leap day, and I am just pulling up all my charts, and we will kick this off here in a second. Yesterday was kind of a crazy day. On the stream, I went down quite a bit. Walked away for a little bit, came back and started looking for some more trades, and actually made some really good trades off stream yesterday. I'll show you my account balance here in a second, but I basically ended up turning it around. I was positive $1,040 on 3 of my accounts and positive $696 on the other 4 accounts. So it ended up being a really cool day. But could have gone either way. I just waited for good setups, and then took a couple of trades, and my goal was to get back to scratch and my break even. And my last 2 trades my last trade on each of the groups of accounts. I'm copy trading, so my last trade basically took me to profit and then a little past it, and I closed the trade. So it took me to break even and then move past, so I closed the trade. All right, so let's go ahead and start charting. Okay, so if you were not here yesterday, or if you were not able to listen up closely yesterday, there's a couple things I do. First of all, I don't take a trade until after 9 o'clock, so 11 more minutes. So in the meantime, I'm going to set things up and start going through my strategy. Before we do, though, wanted to just share total account balance right here. We have basically all of these accounts started as $50,000 accounts, so everything above 50 is my profit so far. So I have 10,787 times 3 and 6,230 times 3, which comes out to $57,200 and some change. So we're up 57,200 this week, and we are working on protecting these profits. Today I have to go run some errands. I have to leave here at 10, so I have an hour to be here. I'm going to be looking to make one decent trade with each of my groups of accounts. So I have 2 groups that I trade on. I trade on this first group of accounts. Here, I'll pull it back up. Basically, I trade on this group here. This group here, the first 3 that are at 60,787. And then I trade on these 4 that are at 56,230. So I'm going to start my day taking a couple of trades on the 60,000 account. And then I'm going to finish by taking 1 or 2 trades on this group of accounts. And I'll show you all that in a second. But yeah, my main goal here, I just want to walk away profitable. I have a busy day, so I might not be able to get back to trade anymore after 10. So I want to make sure I walk away feeling good on the day. I'll take $200 profit on each of these accounts. Like, I don't really care. I just want to take some profit, move on, and have a good day. So, all right. Again, let's start charting. I'll show you my strategy. So before I start marking up the chart, one important thing happened this morning. We had a whole bunch of numbers come out. So at 7:30 this morning, you can see the market went bananas. There was obviously good news. At least it was perceived as good news from people trading futures. So we had U.S. price index, PCE price index year over year was exactly what we forecasted by the analysts. So previous was 2.6%, forecast was 2.4%, actual was 2.4%. US PCE price index month over month, 0.2% was previous, 0.3% was forecast, 0.3% is what we hit. So basically good. US jobless claims, we expected to have 210,000 jobless claims. Initial jobless claims, we had 215,000. So it was actually worse than expected, which is good for what we want right now. We want interest rates to go down. And the more people who are losing their jobs and being impacted by a slowing economy, the more likely it is that they reduce interest rates to try to help people live. So generally good for what we're wanting. Not good that more people lost jobs, but good for the markets, basically, because if jobless claims were going down still, we'd probably still be in inflation, which is bad for everyone, which is bad for the market, which is bad for interest rates. Interest rates probably come down. Canadian GDP numbers came out. Those grew. US core PCE price index. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff that came out, and basically all of it was what was forecasted or better. So that's why we had this massive candle up here at 7:30. All those numbers hit at 7:30 on the dot. I would never, ever in a million years trade 7:30 news like that, like a day like today. There's algorithms that trade this, and they're just looking for keywords that are basically like, they're looking for keywords that come out in publications and numbers and percentages. So the moment those things hit the wire, these algorithms are processing it. Think about how quick, if you've ever used ChatGPT, how quick ChatGPT can spit out a response. That's how quick these algorithms can process what the news and place a trade and close the trade. So they can move in nanoseconds to get a trade on when news like this comes out. I'm not going to try to keep up with that because this could have easily gone the other way. And for context, this was 866 was the bottom of this candle, and it got as high as 951. If I had been in with one contract there, I'd be down more than $1,000. So, like, I'm not gonna, if I was the wrong way on this and I didn't have a stop, and it moved so quick, I might not even have been able to get my stop in time. So, all that to say, I don't trade that news. All right, so that's first thing. Now let's talk about my strategy here. So, opening range, I always wait until the 30-minute opening range is done. So it looks like we already have the 30-minute opening range unless something happens in the next 5 minutes. But what we're marking is the start of the U.S. markets. U.S. market, stock market opens at 8:30. Futures trade almost 24 hours a day. But the stock market opens at 8:30, which is when a whole bunch of people start trading futures, stocks, options, everything. So starting at 8:30, which is right here. So this line that I'm on right here is 8:30. This is going to be most likely, unless we have a big reversal here in the next 5 minutes, this is going to be our opening range low. So right here, this blue line is our opening range low of the day. Or yeah, opening range low. So opening range low was 18,020 and 75 cents. You can see it right here. All right. Now, we might break up. As of this moment in time, our opening range high is 18,072 and 50 cents. I'll put this line here, but technically the opening range is not done until 9 o'clock because it's the 30-minute opening range. And I'll show you an even easier way to look at this. So we can go to the 15 or the 30-minute candles, and you'll see what I mean here. So if we look at the 15-minute candle, you can see this candle here started at 8:30. This candle here is still going, and this candle will be done moving at 9 o'clock, and a new candle will form because this is 15 minutes. If we go to 30 minutes, you can see we're still in the 30-minute candle because we're still in the 30 minutes between 8:30 and 9. So basically I'm waiting as of right now. This looks like this is going to be our opening range, but I can't confirm the extent of our opening range until for 3 more minutes. So I'm going to go back to the 1 minute chart. And while this finishes out, I'm going to talk about one more thing, one more part of my strategy, which is I almost exclusively take shorts. I don't take long positions. I'm a short bias trader. So I want to create a strategy that works with my short bias. Yes, it's maybe not good to have a short bias, but I want to explain what I mean by that before I start marking up the chart. So basically, on any given day, you're going to have red candles and green candles. Typically speaking, on a day when you have an upward trend, and yesterday was a great example of this, on a day, yesterday was a little bit traded sideways, but you'll still be able to see what I'm talking about here. So yesterday, you can see we had some movement to the upside, movement to the downside. When you're in, even when you have an upward movement, you tend to get pretty good pullbacks. And I don't really want to trade those. Basically, my strategy is on this chart, you have supply in red and demand in green. So you have supply zones and demand zones. Demand means people are buying. There's a demand for more shares. People want to buy more shares, more contracts. Supply would mean we have an oversupply and not enough buyers, so it's sold. So these zones you can see here, and we can literally mark this up on this chart ourselves. Like all the stuff, these levels are done for me by I use QuantView for this, but we can mark these ourselves. Like it's not rocket science, so I'll show you how it's done. It's pretty straightforward, actually. So basically, you have right here, we failed to break out above this candle here. Now, this is not a great example, but it's the best one we have right now. Basically, you had a breakdown right here from this high. So we hit a high and we broke down. Now, the way you track a demand zone or a supply zone in this case would be the green candle immediately before you started breaking down is your demand or your supply candle. So you cover this candle and you drag it all the way out to the right and basically bring it all the way out here. And that should be what we have here. It is. More or less. Yep. So you can see that's basically what we have here. Now, we also going back in time have a pretty strong supply level right here. So we have a pretty strong supply level up here, which is, we had a pretty big breakdown. So over in this area, we broke down from our highs up here. I think this was actually all-time highs. And this was our first green candle before that breakdown, or our last green candle, I should say, before that breakdown. So what we're going to do is extend this all the way out. All right, so you have that. So that is another supply zone up there. All right, so right now we're fighting to break through this supply zone. And if we fail to, we're going to probably come down here, and I would assume we'll probably end up in this demand zone. It's a tight range right now, but you see this red candle. The demand zone is the opposite of a supply zone. So all you do is look at the red candle immediately before you had an uptrend. So we had red candle right here, and then we started moving up. And sure enough, we're breaking down out of this demand zone into this. Most likely we'll stop breaking down it somewhere in this range here. So yeah, this is just like, it's 9:02, so I can start trading. But I just wanted to kind of highlight, you can see this chart basically marked the same thing. They referenced, QuantView used this candle as the red candle before we started breaking, which is basically this one right here. So I guess you can look at either one of these as a reference here, but the level is pretty much the same. Technically, we actually respected the level I marked, not the level they marked on their chart. So, but either way, actually, it was right here. There, you can see it literally tapped that level and came back. So anyways, that's a lot. Bottom line, I like to sell short. I like to take short positions in supply zones. And I like to target for take profit the supply zones below. That's my strategy. Pretty simple. But I don't want to take a trade until we have pretty strong confirmation of a downward movement. The other thing here is that when you have your 30-minute opening range, it usually takes some pretty good momentum to break through it one way or the other. Yesterday we had this. If you watched the stream yesterday, you'll know what I'm talking about. Oh, Hefe, yeah, welcome back. I did lose 2K on stream. I actually traded off stream and made it back. And I shared when I first started, I shared my P&L. My current position, if you see here, if you add all this up, my current position is 57,000. I was $300 away from my stop loss, and I started taking a couple of small scalps here and there, got some cushion back, and then made 2 big trades at the end of the day yesterday to get it back. So I'm back to break even, or not break even. I ended up making, across all 7 accounts, I made 5,800. I made 1,040 in these and 697 profit in these 4 accounts. Thank you for asking that. Yeah. Sorry, not trying to be like deceptive or anything. I just want to make sure I showed. Every day I'll share my positions so you guys can see those. Trading on stream is a lot harder than trading off stream. It's obviously I'm like talking, I'm interacting right now and trying to explain my process, trying to be educational and entertaining to a degree, but yeah, I just stopped trading on stream yesterday, walked away, got some food, refilled my water, came back, looked for a setup, and then we got a downward trend yesterday that I took advantage of, which is my preferred. Like when we're in a range bound day, waiting for the downward movement in the day is basically what I waited for. I took a few trades off that and did pretty well. If I hadn't taken those stupid losses in the morning yesterday, I would have had a really profitable day, but started my day off not too strong. So, as you guys saw. All right, so right here, I might look for a short, but we're so close to the opening range high right now. My fear is that buyers come back in with a bunch of strength and just take this thing straight through that 18,072.50 level. We're also, so I like to see, before I make a trade, before I make a short, I like to see, and I'm okay with being a little bit late to the move, I like to see a little bit more of an arcing shape like that in the candles. And right now we kind of have that right here, but we don't have it at all right here. So I would basically want to wait until we got a little more confirmation in the bottom of these candles here, which we might get now. And then I would be looking for a short probably around the 60 level here, maybe the 65 level up here if I can get it, down here to the 40s. I hope that helps. Let me clear these drawings. All right, that's a good candle for what I just described. Oh, and the reason these candles here are not red and green is because QuantView characterizes these candles based on the trend and whether or not buyers or sellers are really owning each candle. Not in the same way. So it's just like it's color coded differently. But on this chart, I do use red and green. All right. I kind of like this for a potential breakdown right here. So I want to see what this does. I'm not going to take a short right here because we're coming right down onto the demand zone here that I was talking about earlier. I missed this move, but I'm not going to cry over spilled milk on this one. We're going to wait for the next move. Holy crap. It's kind of hard not to get FOMO on stuff like this. So I'm not going to stress over missing this. All right, let's see QuantView. All right, so if we break down through this level here, next target would be opening range low at 18,020. And then below that would be this demand zone down here, which starts at 15, but I would really be targeting 10 there. All right, so let's see if we can hold. Let's see if this level holds. The next one or two candles should show us, and we'll take a quick short here if the opportunity presents itself. We want to see these next one or two candles. What I'm looking for here is a weak green candle and then another red candle that continues the move down. If this green that's a strong green candle. If it closes like this, basically we just retraced the entire downward movement 1 minute before. And especially if the candle closes up higher up here, probably a good indication that the buyers are taking back over. Ah, bummer. We probably are going to break down through this range. Man, dang, that would have been a good move. That would have been my one trade of the day on this. Shoot. All right, we'll wait. It's okay. Holy crap. What is happening? There's no more news scheduled to come out, is there? Oh. U.S. pending home sales came out at 9, which is what kind of started this movement to the downside. Chicago PMI came in worse than expected, and U.S. home sales, we were expecting them to be positive 1.5%, and they are down almost 5%. Holy crap. Okay, that's what's driving this movement. All right, let's see if we can get a short here. Ride part of this. I would expect us to kind of bounce here off of the 18,000s. It's a psychological level, a significant level. Wow, this is nuts. All right, let's see if we can stabilize here a little bit, get a short in. And if we do take a short down here, because we did fly down through the opening range low, which is good. That means we had an opening range breakout to the downside. And gosh, I mean, look at this. We have so much room to move down from here. We just need to break through the 18,000 level now. All right, let's look. Let's see what this next candle does. If we can get a short like up here at 10 or 11, that would be ideal. it's heavy. It's going to go. All right, I'm going to try to get in here for a quick short. No. All right, we're in 5 contracts short. I'm going to move stop to break even because it could easily bounce here off of 18,000. Target down here is going to be 90. We need the floor to fall. We might break even. There we go. There we go. There we go. Come on, baby. Break. Moving stop to 18, so we at least take $500 on this trade. Come on. Dump. Dump. There we go. Let's go. Woo! All right. All right. We're in the money. Here we go. We're up $1,459 on these 3 accounts. That's a almost $4,500 trade right there. Trade copying on these 3 accounts. As you can see, let me make sure I cleared all my positions. Okay. As you can see here, we are up. We're in the money. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Whew. Is your heart racing? Mine is. All right, good trade. We just took down $1,500 trading 5 contracts. We're going to switch to our other 4 accounts, trade on those. Same thing here. We're going to do a 5 contract trade here. We're going to look for 1 trade, 5 contracts, and we're going to look for 15 handles of movement, which is $1,500 before fees. So we're going to take our time here. We're not going to rush into this next one. That was some easy money for the first trade of the day. All right, let's see. This could be a reversal right here. We may push back to the upside. We may not, though. We may break down. Let's see. VWAP. This line here is called VWAP, variable weighted average price, which means that's the weighted average price of people's entry since the market basically, since it's kind of a moving average sort of, but it's weighted. So VWAP is a really important level in the Nasdaq and in the ES. This over here is the ES, which is the S&P 500 futures. VWAP is pretty important to both of them, but I would say, as you can see here, we flew right through VWAP in this. So one important thing to note also, I talked about this yesterday, the S&P 500 is basically, the S&P 500 contains 500 of the largest stocks in the US, the largest companies in the US. The Nasdaq 100 contains 100 of the largest tech stocks. Some companies that are in the Nasdaq are also in the S&P, and vice versa, I guess. That makes sense. Yeah. So there's 500 companies moving the S&P. There are 100 companies moving the Nasdaq. So more volatility in the Nasdaq, which is why the Nasdaq swings more than the S&P does. S&P is a little more stable because there's 5 times as many companies traded in that index. All right, let's see if we can get a double bottom down here. That's my next target. So next target is I'm going to be looking for a trade to basically take us like this. And so I would be looking for, we've got this move to the downside that happened here, move back up, double bottom. Maybe it double bottoms at the level. Maybe it runs past it. But if we can get a good double bottom trade here, it might not double bottom, but if it does, I want to be in it. Again, I said 18,000 was an important level. Even numbers are always meaningful in the Nasdaq. All right, it looks like we may actually push to the upside. So I'm going to sit on my hands, watch what happens. I'm not going to take a trade yet. All right, let's see if we have, oops, I didn't mean to keep marking this up. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so let's see if we have, all right, our next level to look for a short would be at the opening range low, which is the blue line we marked earlier. So I'm going to be looking for price to come back up to that opening range level there, and then I'm going to be looking for another short. Again, I am a short biased trader, and instead of trying to change that bias, I'm trying to make that bias work for me by only looking for ideal short positions. And so I figure there's two types of trades you can make: a long, which means you're expecting price to go up, and a short, which means you're expecting price to go down. I would rather be really good at be fantastic at one of those than decent at both. So the Nasdaq just moves differently. Like shorts, when it moves down a little differently than when it moves up. You can just, like, as you've traded it over time, you start to notice the difference in the way it moves. And I'm really confident and comfortable with the way it moves when it's trending down. Even if it's just a 5-minute downward trend like we had back here. I mean, this was actually only 4 minutes. 1, 2, 3, 4 downward move. I'm really comfortable with those moves. I feel confident with them. So those are the moves I'm going to look for. And here we go. We're rounding a bit. I think this is going to be I think we'll kind of come back to the downside here. So I'm going to look for a short. All right. We're basically going to do the same short we did earlier if we can get it. All right, we're in short. Target again down here at 90. And going to move stop to break even. Holy crap. Are we going to get... Oh, we stopped out break even. Actually, what? Oh, we got slippage. So we lost 25 bucks. Oh, man, I got really excited. I thought we were going to get the exact same trade we got earlier. We probably will get it. I just chickened out and moved my stop to break even too soon. Maybe not, though. Maybe I made the right decision. Okay. Looks like I might have made the right decision. No, maybe not. God, this is... All right. We got a tug of war happening between buyers and sellers right here. Buyers might be winning this one. It looks like they are. Oh, while we're waiting for our next opportunity for a short, I did want to show you guys as well. Basically, we have, for those of you who have asked me about how I'm funded, I am funded by Apex Trader Funding. I'm funded by another prop firm as well, but I'm trading on my Apex accounts primarily right now. Those are the accounts I'm up 57,000 on this week. So basically Apex Trader Funding prop firm. So you pay a fee to basically try to pass an evaluation. Tomorrow I'll post in the description of the YouTube video. I have a partner code with them. So I will share my partner link for 50. Their price options or their discounts change, but it's anywhere between usually 50 and 75% off for these. So basically what I have is I have 3 of these 50K accounts, which is right here. I have 3 of these, and they basically, I have 7 of those 50K accounts that are funded. So I passed 7 evaluations, got funded with 7 funded accounts with them. So once you get funded, you keep 100% of the profits up to $25,000 per account, and then you keep 90% and they keep 10 after that. So it's a very good deal. I really like trading with Apex's money instead of my own. Allows you to trade with a little more confidence, and it also allows you to not have to risk your own capital. I have my own money I could trade. I do trade my own money sometimes, but honestly, I'd rather have my own funds in long-term stocks, especially if I can get an opportunity like this with Apex to make $50,000 in a week with their money. Why wouldn't I let my money stay in the market and ride? I'm long on, and when I trade stocks long-term, I have a long bias, but trading futures, short-term trading like this, I have a short bias. So I'm long in American Airlines. I have like 5,000 shares of American Airlines in my personal brokerage account, and they're doing really well. I'm long at like $12.30. So I'm up, I think, 30% on that right now this year, or in the last 6 months. So I'd rather not sell that. I want to let that keep riding. So why would I sell that and fund my own account when I can get funded by a company like Apex? So anyways, that's my plug. I'll post a link tomorrow so you can have a discount code if anyone wants to sign up for that. I'll start posting that in my description of my video. All right, we are moving to the upside real slow. One of the sayings in Nasdaq especially is stairs up, elevator down. You really see that here. Stairs up, elevator down. That's why I like shorting. I like the movement of when the market turns to the downside in the Nasdaq. I really like and am confident in the way it moves there. That's why I am a short bias trader in the Nasdaq. Pretty simple. In fact, yesterday I accidentally took a long because if you see when I place an order, I do this. So like if I filled right here, I would do this to like have a stop loss up here in case it turns around on me and my target down here. Yesterday, I hit my stop loss up here and I accidentally left my target on. So all of a sudden I look down at this and the P&L starts moving and I'm like, what is going on? And it's because I accidentally left this on. So I accidentally did a buy yesterday. The only time I've bought on this Apex account was yesterday. I accidentally went long, had no intention to, and I lost like $300 in one trade on that. It was a very stupid mistake. Oh, here we go. I'm talking and not paying attention, and I should have been looking for this short here. All right, we have a short. Notice right here, S&P is hitting VWAP. and coming down off of VWAP. Nasdaq looks like it's trying to break down also. So I'm going to be looking for a short here. My target here would be real quick. I'm just going to target the 10 levels right here, basically the top of these candle bodies. Let's see if we can get a short. Come on. Now we might double top here. Oh no. Oh no. No. Fall down. There we go. Move and stop to break even, because if we double top, I don't want to. I'd rather take a break even trade here. Yeah, that's fine. All right. We made back $9. I didn't like the way that candle started bobbing up. Buyers are still trying to take back over. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a little bit of a double bottom formation here, though. So that's kind of what I'm hopeful for right now. I marked it earlier. I wouldn't be surprised if we got, you know, like this little W formation. If we do push back to the upside, I wouldn't be surprised if we had one more pullback. Damn, that would have been a good trade if I stayed in it and didn't chicken out. All right, we are definitely moving to the downside now. Let's see if we can get a short here. All right, we're going to risk $400 on this trade, $300. No, don't do it. Oh, the ES is pushing up. Nasdaq, come on, baby. Our target's going to be down here at 18. Come on, don't do it. All right, we just need the sellers to come in stronger here. We might get stopped out. Yeah, stopped out. Fuck. Sorry, language. God, that was a bummer. You can see it over here. The Nasdaq started pushing up before the ES, the S&P started pushing up before we got that movement in the Nasdaq. That was a bummer. I still think we're moving to the downside here, but I want to wait because the ES is just rallying. All right, let's see. That's a very weak green candle right now. All right, let's see if we can. Ooh. ES is showing strength again. I don't like it. If I can, I'm gonna move stop to break even as soon as possible. There we go. Break even. I need this to melt. I need the freaking face to melt off of this thing. Come on, baby. Come on. Don't come back up. Don't come back up. All right, break even. That's okay. All right, we are down 597 on these 4 accounts, and we are up 1459 on these. Still profitable on the day, but let's wait and see what happens here. The ES is fighting to come back to the upside. The Nasdaq is too. All right, I'm going to try one more here. Yep, I like this. One more short. It does look like we're going to round out here. Target 1802. 1801.75. All right. I'm going to shut my mouth and manage this trade. There we go. There we go. Break, baby, break. You see my P&L down here. We're almost break even. We're break even. We're in the money. Don't freaking do it. Oh my God, I'm going to be sick to my stomach. Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much. I like this level for a breakdown. The 1820s, it's a good level for a breakdown. It's just not following through. The sellers are not coming in with conviction. I guess I'm part of that, right? I'm keep moving my stop to break even, so. I should have just taken profit. Hindsight's 2020. Oh, now we're gonna break down. Oh yeah. Now we're gonna fall apart. Oh, we're gonna round here. We're gonna move back to the upside. That was all the pullback we got there, folks. We are bouncing off of, so the reason I like 1820 is because 1820 and a half is the opening range low. So if you were on earlier listening to me talk about that, that's an important level here. And as you see, we are trying our hardest to break back up through it. We might still be able to run this. All right, I'll try one more here. It's gonna fucking go. It's gonna go. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like it. We're rounding to the upside right now. Taking profit. I don't like it. You see, so basically the reason I don't like it and I killed it is because, first of all, I was in the money by like $50. But you can see we have this little rounding movement. So the same thing I said up here, I was like, we're looking for rounding to the downside. We're starting to get that here to the upside. So I don't like that. These two candles are showing that we're getting a little bit of a bull shape here, which would indicate that we might push back to the upside again. I don't want to take that heat, so killed that position. And I'm glad I did. Look at that. We would have hit our stop loss for another $500 loss right there. So we're going to chill. As you see, again, if you're just tuning in, I'm up 14.59 on my first 3 accounts, and I'm down 5.23 on my other 4 accounts. I would like to be up 5.23 on these accounts, like that. $500 on these 4 accounts rather would be my target for the day. I can only trade until 10 o'clock today. I have to get off. I have a hard stop at 10. So if we don't get some good price action before 10, I am going to accept this loss and move on with my day. Actually, it's not a total loss because technically we're up 4,400 here and we're down 2,000. So we're actually up $2,400 right now. Which almost brings our total P&L to $60,000. Tilt is 75% short on Top Step, so shorts are getting squeezed right now. Interesting. Okay, well, thank you, Bryce. Here we go. Here we go. It wants to break down. It really does. Come Oh, all right. Don't like that entry. Let's wait. It's rounding now to the downside, and it looks like we're going to fall off this cliff. Maybe not. I love this 20 level. This is opening range high. All right, short at 21.75. No, 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 no! Oh my gosh. I hate it. I hate it so much. Yeah, shorts are getting squeezed. So what we have here is shorts have stop losses up here that are getting run. And in order to exit a short position, you have to buy. So if stop losses get run on the shorts, it is basically the same thing as a whole bunch of buyers coming in at one time. So that's what's happening here. Gosh, that's a bummer. Oh. All right, let's see what these next two candles do. We are definitely rounding to the upside here. So some people might call this right in here over trading. But if you notice, I had 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 4 break-even trades and only 2 trades that were 5-7 minutes apart that were actually losing trades. So this one I made $50. This one I made about 45. This one I made 25. This one I think I lost 25. So yeah, as you can see, like I took 1 trade on my other accounts, and I've taken 7 or 10 trades on this account. But again, not really over trading. I'm just taking extremely conservative trades. Let's see what we have here. All right. So we've broken back into the range of the day. And I would honestly expect us to run back up to the 50 level here. This would be my next target to look for a short. Right up here. Oh, that was messy. Let's see. Right in here. That would be my next target for a short right there. But again, just because that's my target, I wouldn't take the short until we started getting an indication that we were rolling back over. It's a pretty boring market again today. Yesterday was stupid slow. But it's because all the big news was coming out today. So it makes sense that yesterday was a slow day. And if you are just tuning in, it would be awesome if you hit that subscribe and that like button. I would be just overjoyed, just filled with happiness. I just do it for the gram, you know. Everything I do in my life, I do for the gram. If you're a boomer, the gram is Instagram. I guess boomers do things for Facebook. All right, this is either going to break back down here into the 15 range, or this is going to run back up and double top here at the 34 range. Let's see what we do. The ES is failing to break above VWAP. So the ES is actually looking pretty heavy to the downside, and the Nasdaq is doing the exact opposite. So that's kind of why I'm like a little uncertain right here. It's a weird, usually these two markets move pretty closely together. again because, yep, here we go. Shoot, man. I am struggling on these accounts right now. All right. If this is our breakdown, I'm going to try to take another short here. I really like this 20 level. Man, oh man. That would have been such a good trade. The ES is getting super sloppy heavy. All right, let's see if we can get a short here at 10. It's not a great entry position. I'm going to move stop to break even. Oh, it might work for us. All right. My target is down here at 90. We just need a little more energy to break down through the 18,000 level. Don't come back. Don't come back. Go away. Go down. Go down. Go down. Please go down. Please. If you ask nicely, the market usually does what you want it to do. Please go down, sir. No, I don't like. I don't like when you do that. Getting heavy. Getting heavy. Sellers are winning. Sellers are winning. Sellers are going to win this, and I exited my position, which was a really good one. Poop sandwich. Buyers are defending this 18,000 level pretty hard. Don't. No. Thank you. All right, when it's not listening to you when you ask nicely, you just have to be mean about it. You have to be really aggressive. No, you don't do that. All right, give us this breakdown. Why are we defending the 18,000 so hard? Buyers don't actually like this. Get out of your position, dummies. You don't actually like this. This is a dumb level. Just let it go. Just let it go. You lost. You lost the fight. Sell your positions and move on. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Very nice. Very nice. Yep. I love it. All right. We're back in the money. No matter what, we're at least break even today. All right. We took 3 off. Not on purpose. We took 3 off because we stopped out. But okay, that's fine. We're down $24. I'll take it. I'll take it. That was a $700 comeback times 4. That was a $2,800 comeback. Whew. and I have 13 minutes left to trade today. So I'm going to see if we can get one more short, but I'm not going to be quick to give that back because I fought hard. Oh. Oh, Hefe. Yeah, 5 mini. Tomorrow, I might trade 10 minis. But yeah. Soy chingón, güey. I don't know, Hefe, if you're actually Mexican or Hispanic, but I am. I just don't look it, but I speak Spanish fluently. Mi mamá es mexicana. If you don't speak Spanish, Hefe, then I'm sorry. I'm just being an idiot. No. No, I shouldn't have held because I was short. Oh, were you long? Hefe, were you long? Damn, this is a run. Look at this candle. You were long 1800? Dang! Nice trade, Hefe. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so as you see here, I'm up about 4,300, 4,400 on the day. I'm down 100 on these accounts, and I'm up 4,450 on these. So 43.50 I'm up on the day. And again, I'm just going to look for a quick scalp. I would really like this number to be positive. Oh, dude. Hey, you know what, Hefe? That's a 12 handle move. I'll take 12 handles all day on a trade. Nice trade. Nice trade. I think I took, how many did I take here? I took 7 handles on this one. I was in 1807 and I was out 1800 even, or 18,000. Nice trade, Hefe. All right. Let's see if we can get one more short here. Quick scalp. Okay, that's okay. Okay, we're up 25 bucks. We're positive on the day. That was a dumb trade. Don't do that. That was terrible. I chased it, but I just wanted to catch a little bit of that wave and take a little bit of money. So I took 50 bucks on that trade. But 50 bucks times 4. I took 200 bucks on that trade. So I took 50 bucks on. Okay. All right. We're positive on the day. We are not looking to give this back. I have 9 minutes left to trade. Really like 5 minutes. Then I got to get off because I got to get the dogs taken care of. Where's Bobo? Oh, yeah. You can see my one of my dogs right here. Hey, Bobo. That's Bo. We call her Bobo because she's kind of an idiot. Yeah. All right. Good girl. Yes. This is Bobo, and then my other dog is Arrow. She's in the other room. She's actually a German Shepherd guard dog. Bo is broken German Shepherd. All right, one more short here. One more short at the 20 level because I really like this level today. All right, we're in the money. Break even stop, and we're going to target this down here at 1807. If we get this, this would be a phenomenal last trade of the day. All right, moving stop to 16. We're going to take at least $400 down on this trade. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Closing out. Closing out. We're up 1,000. Let's go. Woo. All right. All right. P&L time, and I'm done for the day. I'm done for the day. We are up $4,500 on these accounts, and we are up $4,100 on these. That is an $8,500 day. Let's go. We're done. Woo! Okay. Holy crap. All right. Man, I should have left my stop there. Whatever. I took down $1,000 on that trade. I am very happy with that trade. Let's go. Thank you for tuning in today. Today was a much better day than yesterday. Although yesterday, like I said, I did end up. It was a better stream today because I traded off stream. I am not trading off stream today. I am done for the day. That's a 5-day win streak for a grand total. Let's do the math here. Let me pull out my handy dandy calculator. And we are up 12,247 times 3 plus 7,290 times 4. We are up $65,901 right now. Let's freaking go. A $65,000 week. Oh my gosh, I'm pumped. Oh my gosh. Woo. Oh, I'm sorry. Hefe, I'm sorry. I'm like over here just throwing myself a party and you're down. You just went into the red. I'm sorry, Hefe. Yeah, that retracement was kind of crazy. I really did think that once we got up here, I thought we were going to keep running to the highs. And then the only reason I took that short is because it came back down to that 1820 level that I really like. Man, Hefe, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But you know what? Here's the thing, Hefe, and anyone else watching. If you're a trader, you know, markets give and the markets take. The most important thing is to end your day when you're up, and also play super cautious. If you're up, like, play light and tight. Make sure you're protecting your money. You earned that money for the day. Don't give it back. I've been super guilty of that. I've had quite a few days when I've done that. And so right now, the name of the game is get up what you can, turn your computer off, and go do something you love to do. Unfortunately, my truck is, I have a Ford Raptor that the turbos went bad on, and I'm dealing with that right now. So I got to go deal with that, and some other personal stuff. So anyways, it's a great day. Good day to be trading. Kind of a crazy market today. A little bit, not a lot of range here. I mean, the whole stream, we've been between 1837 and 17,982. So we've really only had a 50-point range for this whole stream. We've been streaming for a little over an hour. So for those of you who tuned in, thank you. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, please, and thank you. It goes a long way. I'm going to keep trading every morning. I'll be on between 8:30 and 8:45, so that we can start placing our trades at 9 o'clock. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day. I'm out.